バルセロナで行われたシェイクダウンウィーク、各チームのドライバーがどのようなコメントを残したのか、一部抜粋して日本語訳と合わせてご紹介いたします。
Valtteri, first of all, great to see you again. First proper on-track running for Cadillac. How does it feel to be back, first of all, and how does it feel to be reaching this moment with your new team?
Thank you. Good to see you again. It's been a while, but yeah, it's great to be back, and also with this brand new team in the sport is really unique situation, and yeah, really enjoyed getting back on track. This was the first time I drove this car, so it's just good to be out there. Obviously, performance-wise, I wouldn't say much yet, but the main thing is we got some running done. At the end, we got a little bit longer run as well in. So these are the first steps of debugging and getting everything to work better.
You touched on it there. How was the initial running out there this morning? What did you work through? What are the initial lessons that you can take away from this morning session?
It was cold. Like the early morning, it's quite hard to get the tires to work here, as we know. But yeah, as the temperature picked up, things got a bit better. But we had some issues throughout the day. Like I said, it's debugging. That's why we're here, and it seems like every team had some issues. So yeah, it's just now really figuring out those and then getting more and more running each day. But like I said, just great to be here and in the car.
And so much to get used to for the team on and off the track, of course. What kind of team have you found in Cadillac from these early experiences?
I really enjoy everything so far with the team. It's everyone is looking at things with fresh eyes, with different angle. We have lots of experience from different teams, and everyone has been working so hard to be here. So, starting from zero, it's a bigger challenge than for the other teams, I think. So very proud of everyone so far, and I'm enjoying it.
And just finally, how much are you relishing the challenge of these new regulations as well? You've driven lots of cars in the past, you've experienced some rule changes, but all the new driver modes, things that you've got to get on top of, and then maybe a few words about your priority checklist for the rest of the week.
Yeah, it's definitely a big difference to before. The cars, they handle different, you have a bit less load, especially in the high-speed corners. The PU, you have so much more torque out of the corners, but then you have the battery to manage. And again, for Ferrari, this is the first proper day of running with their power units, so naturally there is a learning curve. So still lots to learn, lots to improve, but it's quite a challenge for every team. And priority list now is get more laps each day. Yeah, I think I got a bit more than 30 laps today. Some of them just kind of installs and stuff, but yeah, we need to get some proper running in, get the mileage in, and make sure we get a reliable package for the race one.
Esteban, new year, new rules, new car. You've had the first run out this morning at the shakedown. What are the first impressions? How did the program go for you?
Yeah, feeling good. I think first of all, an unbelievable effort from the team really to put the car down, at 9:20 this morning, but the car was ready at 9. We were waiting on a bit of a better track conditions and a few things that we wanted to be perfect before we went out. But yeah, from Fiorano testing with Oli to here, there's been moving, like people have climb mountains really to make this car work, and it's been really good. So we are dealing with the plan, learning as it goes. Of course, it's a busy program that we have for the day, so it's going to be difficult to complete it, but for the first real day of driving, I think so far it's going really well, and yeah, we will keep pushing to make sure that all the details are covered, but we have more days than normal, which is a good thing.
Very early days, of course, but just how different are these cars to drive? Have you had a chance to play around a little bit with some of the new modes?
Yeah, it's very different, very complicated. I got lucky to be able to do a lot of simulator days before we started the year, so we are pretty well set on that. Everything is clear, but yes, it's very complicated, for all of us. But I hope that this will be the same for everyone, because if it is, we're in the same boat, so we'll see.
Well, I get the sense you're really relishing that challenge. And what about the priorities from here, the rest of the week here at the shakedown?
Yeah, the aim is really to learn to get mileage under the car. See the weak points, what we have to improve really, first feel of things, so we are sure that we take the right development path, and and we are sure that we put the resources where it matters the most, where it's the most bothering us. So, we'll try and put all that together for that end of the test. It's a long week, which is very good. And then we have the chance to go back to Bahrain with hopefully further step made. So that's the aim.
Lewis, mixed weather conditions out there today, but how was your first proper run out in the new Ferrari?
Very challenging today, obviously, because it started raining at 10:30. So obviously Charles had a little bit of dry running, but then it's been wet all afternoon. So figuring out how to get the tires working, it was really productive. I think we got 120 laps or something like that, given it's in the wet conditions and we had a red flag and that. I think that's pretty solid. So really proud of everyone back at the factory for getting the car to this point, and we've got a lot of information on the car today. We definitely need to keep it up. Lots and lots to do, but a good first day.
You touched on it there. This follows on from a positive shakedown at Fiorano, but given the rule changes, how satisfying is this for the whole team to arrive here and get such a solid number of laps on the board straight away and starting to learn about your new car?
Well, I mean, it could be so much worse. So, and such a big rule regulation change. So to get through the day without too many major, there were no major issues. It's just small little increments that we're trying to improve on. I think it's great, and as I said, we just need to try and get some more days like this.
So what is on the checklist for the rest of the week for you? A couple more days of running coming up.
Well, hoping to experience the car in the dry, and and I think just understanding balance, understanding the new SM that we have and how to utilize it, and feel it. I've not driven it in the dry, so I don't really have a feeling for it. Obviously, we drove it in the wet, which is only the front part, and then just understanding the deployment. I think deployment's going to be crucial, and understanding that, how to utilize the power, the battery throughout the lap, and recharging, all that kind of stuff. But I mean, we've done a huge amount of work. Everyone's done a huge amount of work on the simulator, so it's not like it's 100% brand new for us. But we still have to go through our sessions and through the data to try and optimize it.
Fernando, reigning F1 world champion, thought I'd start with that. How was the first day of running in the new McLaren for you?
It was just nice to be back. Nice to be back here. Nice to see a number one on my car. So pretty cool, pretty surreal still. So good feelings. Just to be back here. Our first day on track. A first time that everyone gets to see the car in one piece. It's literally not been built until this morning. So it's an incredible thing. Nice to see it all come together. Nice to see all the hard work that everyone does. All make that car, and then I get to go and have some fun and drive it, which turned out to be a decent day. Today was really just a first understanding of the whole car, understanding just how it works, really, going through the manual of everything. So a productive day, but it's one that's really about just figuring stuff out, making sure things are working as they should, understanding things, getting our first picture on all of it. So a good day for me just to be back driving again, understanding some of the differences, but a good one for the engineers, the mechanics, the whole team, to get the first look on the regulations of this year.
You brought it up yourself there. I mean, just how special a moment was that to roll out of the garage with the number one on the car? It's a big milestone in your career, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it's still... I saw it actually earlier on the timing screen, and it's still... I still find it, just unbelievable. It's still a crazy thing to see, especially when you see it now. For now is really the first time I get to see it on my suit, on the car, on timing screens, all of these things, and it looks good. So still a surreal feeling, the whole situation of being champion, but doesn't change anything apart from I'm at the top of the timing screens before we've even gone out, because I'm the lowest number now. Pressure's on, but at the same time, it's just it's cool. It's great for the mechanics. It's great for all of them to have that feeling and that honor. But it doesn't change anything otherwise. It's still hard work, a lot of work that we have to put into everything, and many laps we got to complete. So, but it's nice to know that I got that number on.
Pierre, looks like it's been a pretty solid start to the shakedown here in Barcelona for the team. How do you review it so far? And how are the first laps in the car for you?
Yeah, it's been a good afternoon. First time in the drive for me this afternoon in that car, so it was good to get grip with the new car, get some good testing under our belt, and understand a bit more. So yeah, I think we managed to get over 65 laps also. So it's a good start, and looking forward to another day in the car.
What are the early impressions with the Mercedes power unit as well? The drivability, the feel. How's that early stage going?
Yeah, I must say a lot feels different to what I've felt in my entire career in Formula One. So there is quite a lot of sort of references to resets. Even you can't really compare with any other car from what I've driven in the past. Would not really be like fair comparison, but yeah, it's definitely a car that will take some time for all of us to adapt to fully understand and get on top. But yeah, it's a nice challenge ahead.
We saw you on the pit wall earlier in the week watching Franco out on track. How have those conversations gone with him? Feedback being in line, all that kind of thing as well.
Yeah, I've tried to always get as much information as possible. When Franco ran and did the sort of went through the testing we wanted to do, so just to get a little idea of what's coming and how things are going to feel like. I think overall, yeah, first we completed the first 2 days of our testing, and we did a lot of things. There's quite a lot to go through. I don't know if we're going to test tomorrow or Friday. We'll see, depending on the weather forecast and how much time we want to give ourselves before we get back out on track. But yeah, it's good. I think we're working well together, and yeah, as we say, we're just going step by step.
Kimi, another run in the car. That's your shakedown week completed. How do you sum it up from your side?
Yeah, I think it was a pretty good shakedown. We did a lot of laps also today. 90 laps, so really good mileage for the team. And I'm happy because been learning quite a lot about the car, and yeah, just looking forward to be back in Bahrain.
I know it's very early days, but you did say yesterday you were potentially going to try some shorter qualifying style runs. Did you get through those? What are the first impressions on that side?
Yeah, I mean, we at the end of the day we kept it very similar to yesterday because the main goal was still to do long running. So definitely we tried different modes and just to have a better understanding of the battery and how it behaves. But yeah, definitely today was a bit more focused on soft tires. Also long running with soft tires, just to see how the car was responding, and especially how the PU was responding with the higher speed into the corners. So it was very interesting.
Seem to have hit the ground running here. So how much confidence do you take from this shakedown heading to Bahrain for the official preseason tests?
Yeah, definitely. We go there with high confidence and high hopes because definitely it's been good, and we had obviously we had our issues during the shakedown, but obviously we were able to fix them, and now we can be sure that in Bahrain we can more or less hit the ground running there as well. So definitely also we will go there with a better understanding of the car. So it will be also there a constant progress and constant learning about the car.
You've obviously been sharing the track with some other cars this week. I mean, anything that you've picked up from what you've seen elsewhere, or has it very much been focusing on yourselves, Mercedes?
Well, we've been focusing on ourselves because obviously it's very hard to say where the others are. Everyone is doing such a complete different program, so it's hard to say how fast we are compared to others. But yeah, the main goal is also in the next Bahrain one is gonna be to just focus on ourselves and keep working on the car and trying to tune it in the best way as possible in order to extract the maximum performance out of it.
Lance, the new Aston Martin is here. You took it out on track for the first time this afternoon. How good did it feel to get out there on track?
Yeah, it felt good. Nice to be back in the car after a few weeks off. Yeah, I mean, everyone did a good job at getting the car ready today. It was a long day for all the mechanics and everyone in the team, pushing flat out to get the car ready. So we got a few laps in at the end of the day, and it was feeling good.
You touched on it there. Just how big a project has this been for the team? A new car to new regulations, but the new Honda power unit as well. Can you tell us a little bit about that process, how it's all come together?
Yeah, big project, very complex. A lot of hours have gone into this machine, so it was nice to get behind the wheel. And yeah, getting used to the new Honda power unit and these new cars. So yeah, it's exciting.
Arvid, another run out for you today here at the Shakedown. How was it for you?
Yeah, it was good. It was a good day, only half day today. But no, it was good. It wasn't the smoothest, but overall we went through the program. We did some good testing. We've learned a lot about the car as well. So yeah, thankful for the team for this test, and now just looking forward to obviously doing some work before Bahrain in the sim, and then getting back on track in a couple of weeks.
So do you and the team feel like you're pretty much where you hope to be, expected to be at this point of the Shakedown and pre-season in terms of mileage and data gathered?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, with mileage and stuff, I think it was better than we were expecting. I think it was always an unknown with a new power unit. Obviously 2014 was the last time there was a new power unit or new engine regulations, and it was very difficult for the whole grid. So, I mean, massive credit to everyone at VCARB and RBPT and Ford because it's gone very well. We've run very smoothly, and on the side of mileage and data gathering, it's been more than we expected. So, I think that's really positive.
We were speaking with Liam earlier as well. What about that early relationship with him? You're both trying to get to know this new car, working together in debriefs and so on. How's that developing?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, Liam's a nice guy. I've known him a little bit from the junior team. Obviously, we didn't spend loads of time together, but we crossed paths slightly there. And yeah, he's been friendly and stuff. But yeah.
Max, first time we've spoken to you at the Barcelona Shakedown. How good was it to be back out on track, first of all? And how has it all unfolded for you over the last few days?
Yeah, I think overall pretty decent. I mean, the first morning I didn't get to do too many laps, also with the weather basically. But today was good. I did a lot of laps. We learned a lot. Still a lot of things that we want to look into and do better, but that's normal, I guess. And in general, for us, with the new engine, to do the amount of laps that we did is very nice, and it's a good start for us. So positive, but it's still very early days.
Yeah, you mentioned the engine side, such a big project for Red Bull. What are the key takeaways in these early stages? Drivability, feel, all of that kind of thing.
Still work in progress, but I think we've hit the ground running quite well with those things. So it's still a very complicated formula, I think, for everyone. So there's still quite a bit of work to do, but that's normal.
Where does this leave you for Bahrain and the official pre-season tests that are coming up? A lot of data to get through now.
Yeah, exactly that. And then we'll go again in Bahrain.
And final question for you, Max. Just how are you feeling heading into this year? A short winter break, but already building up to this new era of Formula One and everything that's on the way in 2026.
Ill. I'm a bit sick, so
Well, I hope you
I'll feel better at the start of the season.
Hope you feel better soon. Thanks, Max. Fernando, here at the Barcelona Shakedown, we've seen the new Aston Martin. Looked like you got a solid number of laps on the board today. How do you review the Shakedown from Aston Martin's side?
Yeah, it was good. Definitely excited to be back in the car and after the winter, and for us it's the first day. I know some of the teams did filming days or shakedowns at the beginning of January, and then the whole week here in Barcelona. But for us, it was really the very first day. So I think we had a positive one. As you said, 60 plus laps, and the car is responding well. So yeah, first day and more to come.
A lot is new at the team this year, so how special a moment was it to roll out of the pit lane this morning?
Yeah, it was very special. Yesterday with Lance and today, with me in the car, it was special for us. Obviously, the first car made by Adrian, and together with Honda and Aramco, and all these new rules, and and especially the last, I think, 2 weeks has been very, very intense at the factory, trying to have the car ready, and we just made it to Barcelona in the last 2 days. So, I mean, tremendous effort from everyone. I think it was phenomenal the last 48 hours, and thanks to everyone in the team here at the factory, and looking forward to Bahrain now.
You mentioned Adrian. We've seen him here in the paddock this week, walking around, checking out the car. So what are your first impressions of this debut Adrian Newey Aston Martin design?
Yeah, I think everyone is super motivated when we see him in the garage, taking care of all the details. I see all the mechanics, the faces. Everyone is looking at him, trying to spot something that maybe he comment about the car or he wants to improve. So has been as always. I think he's teaching us always something.